Hey everyone, welcome to a cosmic reset. This is the astrological new year. It will begin on March 20th, 2025. This is your transit forecast for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. I'm so excited to share this transit forecast with you. If you are new here, you can find more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for sharing your journey with me. So on March 20th, 2025, the sun is now going to move into the fiery sign of Aries. This really marks the beginning of the astrological new year. This is not just going to be another seasonal change. This is a cosmic rebirth because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It embodies the energy of initiation and courage and fearless self-discovery. As the sun now shifts into the sign, there's going to be this wave of dynamic energy that's kind of going to sweep through, and it ignites this desire to take these bold steps towards our own personal growth and towards your transformation. Now, the astrological new year, it feels even more fated and potent because as it's unfolding, it's in the midst of a Venus retrograde and a Mercury retrograde. And so this occurs also sandwiched right in the middle of a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. And so this celestial alignment, it signals that we are in this pivotal moment where we have these old cycles that are closing, and then we have the beginnings of these new cycles emerging. And so the sun, it represents our core identity, our vitality, our purpose. And so in the sign of Aries, it compels you to embrace independence and leadership and your own authenticity. Aries is ruled by the planet of Mars. And so this is a warrior planet, which means that this is a time to own it, to act boldly, to take initiative and embrace these fresh perspectives with confidence. This energy of Aries is, it's fearless. It's you being fearless, to step beyond hesitation and to trust your instincts moving forward. So if you've been stuck in patterns of doubt, this is going to be your moment of breaking free and charging ahead. This is about following synchronicity and divine timing. This is not all, because we also have other powerful transits all at play at the same time. We have Venus retrograde in the sign of Pisces. Now, this is in a beautiful, harmonious aspect of a sextile to the planet of Pluto. This is about deep transformation within love and our values. The sun is surging into the sign of Aries. It's like moving forward, and Venus brings about love, relationships, beauty, values, and is still in its retrograde motion. And it's forming this sextile to Pluto, and Pluto being the planet of transformation and power, and it's about uncovering the deep truths. This planetary connection, it's inviting these profound shifts in matters of your heart, about self-worth, and of financial stability. Venus retrograde in this sign is encouraging us to really reevaluate our relationships, both with others and within ourself. We have Pisces being such a watery sign. Venus retrograde is asking us to reevaluate what are our personal relationships, both with others and with ourselves. Venus in Aries is having to take the action. And so it's peeling back these old layers of illusion, and it's rediscovering what truly matters. And then we have this harmonious aspect with Pluto. Pluto's influence is intense. It's revelation. It's about digging deep and exposing the hidden truths of things that really matter. It's about facilitating the deep healing. Some of you may experience this profound clarity regarding past relationships that you've had, or this could be about the connections within your professional relationships, while other people, you might be feeling drawn to dissolve outdated beliefs about love or your own self-worth. This is about emotional intensity and having it heightened. Pluto is raw, real, and only wants the authentic truth. And so this brings up any unresolved emotional wounds, and it brings them up to the surface to be dealt with again. It wants healing and closure. And so this is a time to trust the process, to lean into the lessons, to dig deep and embrace the transformation. Taking time to reflect on old patterns regarding what you love, who you love, your feelings about intimacy and money, and asking yourself, what needs to shift for me to align with my highest values? This is tuning in and tapping into your own intuition. Venus here is enhancing your ability to receive divine guidance and to want to initiate. It's showing you where you have to go after things. You have to be the one to cut and change and to initiate those things, while Pluto is pushing you to embrace your own authenticity, to own this time, step into your power. As the sun in Aries is illuminating the path forward, this is about releasing your fear and embracing your ability to create change. The message at this time is about trusting the journey. The moment that this cosmic cycle, it becomes intentional, is this profound invitation to align with your soul's true path. The Aries sun is calling you to step into your authentic power, to own it, while Venus retrograde, connecting up with Pluto, is saying, I want you to shed these old layers and to be able to work from a space of not having fear and embrace the transformation. The eclipses that are surrounding on both sides of this transit, they're the cosmic bookends or these checkpoints that are ensuring that whatever is taking place now, whatever is unfolding, is aligning you with your true destiny. You can ask yourself, what are you being called to release? And where in your life do you need a fresh start? And how can you align with your desires within your own spiritual growth? And what do you own? What do you have to go after yourself? Aries is the warrior, working from a space of not having fear. The universe is asking you to recalibrate your path, ensuring that you move forward with enlightenment within your soul's evolution. And so trust the cosmic flow, embrace the change, and welcome these new beginnings that are now beginning to unfold. So for offerings this month, I am offering private consultations. You can visit willowgracemystic.com and choose the service that is right for you. You can also sign up for my newsletter to find out about happenings and specials. And if you're interested in a community with like-minded souls where we learn, we share, we connect and grow, you can check out my Patreon using the link below. I do have a special for all Aries at this time. You can use Aries 10 at the checkout to get your solar return. And I offer live astrology consultations right here every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find that in the queue and join us then. I look forward to connecting with you and to helping you navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, this is all about you. You have this huge stellium, this major buildup in your first house. The first house represents you, your desires, how you look, what you're presenting to the world, your self-expression. It is about your independence. You do have Pluto in your 11th house, which brings up topics of your goals, your hopes, your aspirations, the people that you network with in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Remember that Pluto asks you to strip away what is no longer working, and Aries wants to initiate. You do have Venus here, and she's in this harmonious aspect, and so it's asking you to step into this new cycle of personal growth, of leadership, looking at these opportunities of how do you redefine yourself. Check how you present yourself and how you're embracing this new sense of identity. Remember that the first house is about goals, and it's literally about, this is who I am. It's what you project. It's your self-images. And so it's embracing What do you want to share with the world? And so there can be this increased confidence. Take action on any of your personal goals with renewed motivation. There can be some challenges that come with this because Aries is impulsive. So avoid being impulsive. Think long term before making any drastic changes in the way that you look, or with, like, this is an overhaul of how you look, how you act, your clothes, your mind, your body, your spirit. And so it's balancing independence within relationships. There can be leadership roles that require some collaboration, not just solo action. So I'm encouraging you to own your own power, own who you are, be bold, and be mindful of how your energy influences others. Move with purpose, move with direction, channel this energy strategically so that you are moving towards what truly matters to you. A mantra can be, I embrace my true essence, and I'm going to lead with courage and clarity. Now, I'm loving that this moment is going to be intentional for you, because it's a profound invitation for you to align with your soul's path. This Aries sun, your sun, moving into your sign, is you stepping into your authentic power. And having Venus retrograde with Pluto here is saying, I have to shed these old layers. I am not that person anymore. I have to be able to embrace the transformation. I am going to step up. This is a time to release these old limitations that either you put upon yourself or others have put upon you, and embrace the transformation and fearlessly step into the new chapter that awaits you. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, you are having a karmic cosmic reset within your 12th house. The 12th house is dreams, intuition, psychic ability. It's where we it's where we tap into the spiritual realm, but we do it from a space of being alone. It's meditation, yoga, spiritual retreats. It's where we go for rest and recovery. It's how we work through karmic, and how we heal, and how we renew. And so for you, this is a spiritual reset. The opportunities come from releasing old wounds, making peace with any unfinished emotional cycles. The 12th house is where we have put upon ourselves, like that broken record, or people have put upon us their thoughts and their ideas of who we should be, or what they believe we should what we are living up to be. And so having the sun move into this area of your life, it really heightens your intuition. It heightens your connection with astral travel, astral projection, past life regressions, tapping into dreams, ancestors, spirit guides. It's you trusting your dreams and your inner guides for the messages to tap into, understand what is really going on, and how can I work on this inner healing. The 12th house is where we do our shadow work. And so the challenges can be by feeling withdrawn or isolated. We do have a connection here with Pluto in your career sector. This is authority figures, boss. This is the 10th house is you being seen, or authority figures looking down on you, or you being seen as. It's your public life. It's where you want to make your mark on society. That is going through a huge transformation. And so this is possibly you saying, I need to seek out some solitary private time to tap into what are my guides telling me, or what does my gut say. But I'm also not needing to shut people out. I just need to tune out the energy, tune out the noise, to surrender the control, because there's going to be some endings that are going to be divinely orchestrated for you. There will be something that shifts within your career, or within people seeing you, noticing you. There's going to be an opportunity for you to say, I need to give myself space to process and heal some things that have been going on. So the 12th house is where we go to rest and recharge. And I would encourage you to trust what the universe's plan is, that not everything needs immediate action. Having the sun go into your 12th house is, I'm going to do the work that needs to be done behind the scenes before I come out and share it with everybody else. It's our personal unconscious. And so we know that there's some great things that are going on behind the scenes with you and in connection to what you want to share with the world, your ambitions, your reputation, your goals, your livelihood. And so a mantra can be, I release the past and I trust the wisdom of my soul. We know that during this time, that this is going to be a moment within this cosmic cycle in between these eclipses that you are now going to align with your soul's true path, that the sun is saying, step into your authentic power, acknowledge what your gifts and your talents are saying. Pay attention to what your mind, your body, and your spirit say. It's not just head, it's heart and soul. And that the eclipses are surrounding this transit, acting as these checkpoints for you to ensure that whatever is unfolding for you right now is aligning you with your true destiny. This is going to be a time to release those limitations from other people or that you've put upon yourself, and to embrace the transformation of your own divinity, stepping into your power, fearlessly stepping into the new chapter that's awaiting you. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, you have the sun moving into your 11th house. The 11th house is, it's where we connect with other people. It's where we collaborate. It's our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, our goals. It's where we collaborate with work associates, and it's where we collaborate with people that we want to volunteer with. The 11th house brings in kindred spirits, friendship, peers, our own humanitarian efforts. Now, the Venus retrograde is in a harmonious aspect with Pluto in your 9th house. Pluto in the 9th house is asking for these transformation of cross-cultural experiences with other people. This could be with publishing things or legal things, or with teaching or learning, or taking a deep dive down that rabbit hole into religion or spirituality. And so for you, Gemini, it's about new horizons and a social expansion on your part. You have your future vision and your connection with other people and new opportunities is now going to expand and emerge. You have opportunities for networking and to look for not just community growth, but where can I volunteer? Where can I connect with other like minds? You taking a step towards your dreams that you've been envisioning. The challenge can come from scattering your energy, and just too many ideas can lead to distraction and burnout, too many ideas in too many different places. And I would encourage you to evaluate your friendships, because some connections may no longer align with your evolving path. You might end one in order to begin anew. So I encourage you to stay focused on what matters most to you. Prioritize meaningful collaborations, meaningful connections with other people. Be open to any unexpected support that comes your way. The help can come from many different sources or unexpected places. Having Pluto transform your 9th house is these experiences or these connections from foreign people, places, and things. A mantra can be, I align with my soul tribe and I'm building the future that I envision. This is going to be a moment during this cosmic cycle for you that's going to be a profound invitation for you to align with your connection and your dreams, your hopes. The Aries sun moving into your own authentic power, you acknowledging it and having to initiate it. Venus retrograde with Pluto here is asking you to shed these old layers, to embrace this transformation, and that can be people, places, and things. The eclipses that are surrounding it are acting as these bookends that are saying it's time to release the limitations. It's time to embrace the transformation, for you to fearlessly step into this new chapter that is awaiting you. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who continue to support my channel and who have subscribed, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, you now have the sun moving into the top of your chart. The 10th house is like where people look up at you either as a boss or an authority figure. It's your career, it's your public life, it's your personal ambitions, your reputation, your goals. It's also authority figures that are above you. And so it's your career evolution. It's you in a leadership role. Now, we do have this harmonious aspect with Venus here. She's retrograde, but she's in a harmonious aspect with Pluto. Pluto's in your 8th house. This is the house of transformation. It's taboo topics. It's your connections with other people that could be through people that you are invested into, either monetarily, emotionally, physically, sexually. And so we have these two areas of your life where your ambitions and your career path are now going to take center stage. The opportunities are stepping into your own yourself as an authority figure. This can be a time to rise into leadership or visibility or public recognition. There can be professional expansion during this, like new career paths or promotions or increased influence. Having Pluto transform your 8th house can have money or resources or your connections, your deep, intimate connections, support you with what you are doing. The challenges come from balancing home with work life. This can be an increase in your career demands that can pull your energy away from your personal life. There can be a feeling of a pressure to succeed, the urge to prove yourself that could lead to unnecessary stress. I'm encouraging you to own your success, to embrace with confidence. Take the strategic action within your career. Stand up, own it, be bold. Set these boundaries for balance. Ensure that your ambition, that it doesn't come at the cost of your own personal well-being. A mantra can be, I confidently step into my purpose and I'm going to lead with integrity. I am loving this moment within this cosmic cycle for you because it's a profound moment for you to align with your soul's true path. The sun moving into this area of your life is saying step into your power, step into it and own it. Venus working with Pluto here in these two areas is asking you to shed these old layers, to embrace this transformation. Pluto is in the area of deep psychological healing, and it brings things to the surface about fears of other people, and it also brings about power struggles. And so the eclipses that are surrounding this are acting as these checkpoints or these bookends, saying that whatever is unfolding now is aligning you with your destiny. So it's going to be a time to release these limitations, to embrace the transformation and fearlessly step into the chapter that's awaiting you. So Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for Leo, the sun is moving into a fellow air sign of Aries. I love this because it's in a harmonious aspect with your first house of self. And so the 9th house for you is your connection with the outside world. It is cross-cultural experiences. Think passports and visas and religion and philosophy and beliefs. And it is travel. It's taking a class, taking a workshop, publishing things, legal matters. And so having the sun move into this area, and you also have Venus in a harmonious aspect with Pluto in your 7th house of partnerships. Pluto in your partnership sector, if the first house is about you, the 7th house is you with everybody else. So that includes business partners, significant others, clients, best friends. It's collaborations, and it's also the house of personal connections. And so this transit is about your mind and your soul craving expansion. It's adventure calling you. And so there can be these opportunities of spiritual and philosophical growth of your mind, your body, your spirit, you seeking higher learning through travel or wisdom from new experiences of either connecting with people, like either going there or a class or a workshop. It's also an opportunity to share your own knowledge, because this is a great time to write, to teach, to speak on subjects that are close to your heart. The challenge can come from overcommitting with too many interests. So avoid spreading yourself too thin during this time. It's wanting to initiate, because Aries wants to be bold and initiate, but it's being a little scattered here. We do have Mercury retrograde. And so how do I let go of these old belief systems? And the focus is going to be on your worldview might be shifting in different and unexpected ways. So I'm encouraging you to trust this path. Be open to alternative ways of thinking and living and believing. Share your voice, because your insights can therefore inspire other people. A mantra can be, I embrace knowledge, adventure, and wisdom to expand my mind, my body, and my soul. So Leo, this is a moment within this cosmic cycle that's going to be this profound invitation for you to align with your path. The sun moving here is this call to step into your own authentic power. Venus retrograde working with Pluto here is saying, I need to shed these old beliefs, these old layers. I need to be able to embrace transformation with the people that I work with or the people that I'm connected with, and to be able to expand in those areas. The eclipses surrounding it are saying it's time to unfold. It's time to embrace my journey. This is a time to release the limiting thoughts and to embrace the transformation and fearlessly step into this new chapter that is awaiting you. So Leo, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much for being here. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, you now have the sun moving into the sign of Aries, and this is in your 8th house. The 8th house for you is the house of deep psychological healing from transformation. It's the house of where we invest our time, our effort, our energy, our money, our resources, and merge them with other people. This can be through alimony or child support or debt with an ex or with a business partner. This can be with a life partner, and this can also be with family members. For you, this is about transformation and emotional depth. You do have Venus in a harmonious aspect with Pluto in your 6th house. I love that Pluto is now transforming your day-to-day habits. In the sign of Aquarius, it's thinking outside the box of how do I nurture and care for my own soul? How do I make sure that I'm caring for myself, and how can I also be of service to other people? There's this profound transformation that is unfolding for you about emotional, financially, spiritually themes. And so it's working around fear and power and where you feel lack of or where you feel more than, like wanting to have control of other people. So the opportunities can be financial growth, stability, a chance to handle your debts or your investments or your shared resources and feel more comfortable with it. There can be deep healing and emotional breakthroughs when it comes to letting go of emotional baggage, of meeting people with where they are on their own healing journey, and not having the expectations for them, because this is about you. The challenge comes from having these deep fears of shadow work, because it feels intense, but it's necessary for growth. Owning where you are in the process of, and navigating these power dynamics. Be mindful of these financial entanglements or the trust issues that come up. Remember that Pluto represents power, and the 8th house represents these taboo topics, but it's also where we experience these power play or where we feel out of control, where we need to heal from. And so I'm encouraging you to embrace this transition. There's this rebirth process that's going on that requires a trust in the unknown, letting go of the past, because healing brings on new strength and resilience. A mantra can be, I trust the process of transformation, and I'm going to embrace my own inner power. Knowing that, Virgo, this is going to be a moment in this cycle that's very intentional. We have the eclipses on both sides, and so it's aligning you with your soul's path. The sun in Aries is calling for you to own your own authentic power. And Venus retrograde working with Pluto is saying, I have to shed the old layers. I have to transform my day-to-day habits. I have to own it. I have to know where I feel lack of power and where I want to feel in control of things. And so know that whatever is unfolding at this time, this is aligning you with your destiny. It's a time to release old limitations, to embrace transformation, and to fearlessly step into this new chapter that's awaiting you. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who subscribe and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, you now have the sun moving into your partnership sector. So if the first house is all about you, the seventh house is you with everybody else. Business partners, clients, best friends, significant others, open enemies, exes. It's the house of collaboration, both personal and professional. And so you have the sun, Venus, Mercury, Chiron, but Venus is in a harmonious aspect with Pluto. Pluto is in your fifth house, the house where we're willing to take a risk, the fifth house of fun and joy and pleasure, and the house of creativity. And so for you, this is about romantic, business, personal relationships. All of these topics are going to be shifting for you. The opportunities come from strengthening these commitments, possibly deepening the bonds within existing relationships, or it's about attracting new and meaningful ones. This can be about balancing your own independence within partnerships, learning how to honor both your own autonomy and your connection that you have with others. As a Libra, it's always wanting to have balance in your life. And with the sun moving into the sign of Aries is, I have to take the initiative to make these things happen. The challenge can come from reassessing these relationship dynamics that are out of sync and knowing that some of these connections might need a reevaluation, a release, or healthy boundaries. This is also about navigating conflicts, that boundaries might need to be clear in order for you to avoid misunderstandings or misalignment. Remember, we do have Mercury stationed retrograde, and it's here also, and it's about misunderstanding or miscommunications with contracts, documents, and in the spoken word. Now, I would encourage you to prioritize honest communication, express your needs with clarity and openness, making what you want to do and being able to honor it, releasing what no longer serves you, because not all relationships were meant to last forever. You might have some clients no longer need your service, or you might have a friend that moves away, or it's about not being like it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime. People are in our lives for one of those reasons, and once the commitment is met, then it's ending of it. And so a mantra can be, I create balanced and fulfilling connections that honor my true self. This is going to be a moment within this cosmic cycle where the sun is going to move into this area of your life of partnerships, which is this profound invitation to align with where you have to take the initiative with your connections with other people. Having Venus and Pluto working together can bring in topics about lovers or creative endeavors or children that needs to be brought into the picture of stepping into your own authentic power here. And the eclipses that are surrounding this is acting as these bookends or these cosmic checkpoints that are saying whatever is unfolding is aligning you with your own true destiny. The eclipses bring people in and they eclipse people out. And so it's a time to release these old limitations, these old thoughts and beliefs, and embracing the transformation as your life unfolds and fearlessly stepping into this new chapter of partnership, of joy, of pleasure that's awaiting you. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you would like to know more about this and dive into your transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, you now have the sun moving into this beautiful Aries stellium in your 6th house of your health, your routine, your day-to-day living. The 6th house is where we go to a doctor, a counselor, a chiropractor, a mentor. It's where we seek out guidance or nutrition, or we focus on our mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. It's also the house of how can I be of service? How can I support you? And also how can I balance my home and my career? And so having all of this Aries energy with Venus in a harmonious aspect with Pluto overhauling your foundation. The 4th house is your home, your family, your foundation, your living situation. It's your personal life here. And so for you, all of this is going to get a huge overhaul. And so this is your habits, your health, your work life. All of these things are under review. The opportunities can be revitalizing a health and wellness routine, implementing a new fitness or new diet or self-care routines. It's like getting back on track on how do you take care of you. And this can also be about streamlining things, productivity and organization, refining your daily tasks to enhance efficiency. The challenge comes from overworking and stress, like pushing yourself too hard because it can backfire on your health. This is about breaking unhealthy routines. During this transit, it's how do I let go of these bad habits because they require discipline, knowing that all of this is right in the middle of the eclipses. It's pointing us in the right direction. It's making it glaringly obvious what we have to do. So I'm encouraging you to honor your mind, your body, your spirit. Wellness is a holistic and sustainable approach, not just rigid discipline for you. Set these clear priorities. Structure your day with looking to have balance in mind of nurturing and caring for yourself first. A mantra can be, I create daily routines that nourish my mind, my body, and my soul. So Scorpio, this moment during this cycle when the sun moves into Aries, it's going to be this invitation for you to truly align with your soul's path. The sun, the Aries sun, is really calling for you to step into your power, to own your life's direction. Venus retrograde connecting with Pluto is saying, I have to shed these old layers. I have to embrace this transformation. I'm the only one that can do this. I can't blame anybody else for this. I have to own this. I have to step into my power. This is going to be a time for you to release these old limitations, these fears, embrace the transformation, the healing, and fearlessly step into this chapter that's awaiting you. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can go to willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, I love this for you because the sun is now moving into a fellow air sign that's harmonious aspect to your 1st house of who you are. The 5th house for you is the house of creativity, children, romance, lovers, art, music. It's about passion. It's about fearlessly stepping into the unknown. And so having the sun here and Venus is in a harmonious aspect to your 3rd house. The 3rd house brings about topics of writing and journaling and learning and studying and communicating with neighbors, siblings, cousins, people that are within your close proximity. It can be friends or networks. And so this is about your joy, your creativity, your personal passions that are now going to take center stage and communicating those to others. There can be creative expression, like you embracing art or music or poetry or performance or these hobbies that truly inspire your soul. There can be romantic possibilities that come from this. This is really a great time for reigniting a love or attracting a new interest for you. The challenge comes from avoiding reckless behavior. Remember, Aries is impulsive. It wants to initiate. And this is the house of bold actions, of leaping first and then looking last. And so be mindful of acting impulsively within love or within your finances. Seeking external validation can be difficult because confidence comes from within, not approval that we get from other people. I'm encouraging you to follow your passions fearlessly, to know that your joy leads to your purpose. Embrace playfulness and fun and make it a daily habit. Life is meant to be enjoyed daily. A mantra can be, I ignite my own creativity. I embrace life with passion and joy. So know that this moment within this cosmic cycle, it's this profound invitation for you to align with your soul's true path. Having the sun move into your fifth house of fun, joy, and pleasure is stepping into your own authentic power, making sure that you are creating this, and knowing that the eclipses on both ends are saying, these are the checkpoints, ensuring that whatever is unfolding now is aligning you with your destiny of seeking out this and communicating it clearly with others. This is going to be a time for you to release these old limitations. Let go of the fears. Let go of all of that is holding you back, and embrace the transformation that comes from fearlessly stepping into the new chapter that awaits you. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Capricorn, this is all at the bottom of your chart. The fourth house is your home. It's your foundation. It's your roots. The fourth house represents your personal life, your living situation. It can be like your property, your real estate. It's literally what you build stability upon. Now, having the sun move into this area, you also have Venus in a harmonious aspect with Pluto that is really transforming your second house of self-worth, cash, property, skill set, money. The second house is, what do I need, my income, my possessions, in order for me to feel secure emotionally, physically, spiritually. And so the opportunities that can come from this transit is a strengthening of your emotional foundations. This will be a time for you to truly nurture your own inner world, to heal the past wounds, to create stability. The fourth house, remember, is our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents. It's traditions. It's things that have been passed down from one to another that have been the expectations of. And so there can be a change within your living environment that comes from this. You might feel called to either relocate, possibly renovate, or redefine what is your home or your living space. The challenge that can come from this is navigating the family dynamics. It can be your past or your current family issues that can now come up and need a resolution. And also, how do I balance my home and my work? Your personal and your professional worlds might feel in conflict, like expectations of what people are expecting of you and what you are putting upon yourself. As a Capricorn, it's always putting aside things in order to save for something that comes along better. It's always wanting to be prepared. I'm encouraging you to honor your own emotional needs, make space for self-care, and these deep emotional reflections that can bring about growth, bring about safety, bring about security. Create a strong inner sanctuary Your home should feel like a source of comfort and renewal for you. A mantra can be, I build a strong and nurturing foundation that supports my emotional and my physical well-being. Capricorn, knowing that all of this is intentional. The universe is saying, I want to align you with your soul's path. I am going to remove people, places, and things. I am going to bring in new with both of the eclipses. And it's sandwiching this event right in the middle. So the eclipses are acting as these checkpoints to ensure that whatever is unfolding and aligning for you, that this is your destiny. This is a time for you to release the limitations, release the fears, release the expectations that you have put upon yourself or that other people have put upon you, and embrace transformation to fearlessly step into this new chapter that's awaiting you. So Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Aquarius, I love this because this is in your communication sector and Pluto is in your first house of self, totally transforming your identity, who you are. It's asking you to be seen. It's asking you to shed away the old layers and be authentic, be real. Having the sun move into your third house of communication, it brings about this mental clarity, knowing that Mercury is stationed retrograde and Venus is in a harmonious aspect here to Pluto. It is working with you. Knowing that the third house is who you talk and share information on a day-to-day basis. This can be with neighbors and siblings and cousins, but it's also friends, and it's who you network with. And so your mind can be sharp, but it also can be scattered. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. And so having this sharp mind, these ideas are flowing, and communication is going to be key here. The opportunities come from expressing your voice. This is going to be a powerful time for writing or for speaking or for teaching or learning a new skill. This is classes or workshops, anything that happens like locally. This is great for strengthening your connections with others, as in networking or important conversations that can open up new doors by connecting with other people. Now, the challenge can be the mental overload. Too much information all at one time may cause anxiety or restlessness, or there can be miscommunications because Mercury retrograde is leading to these misunderstandings if clarity is not prioritized. Remember, Mercury rules over technology and travel, and the third house is all about these topics. And so it's being proactive to avoid those pitfalls. So I encourage you to stay open to learning. Have this flexible mindset that's going to help you to grow in unexpected ways. Speak with intention, with authority. Thoughtful and clear communication leads to these powerful results. A mantra can be, I express my truth with clarity and confidence, knowing that my words create an impact with others. This is going to be a moment during this cosmic cycle that the sun moving into Aries is here to help you align with your soul's true path. The sun is saying, step into your power, step up, be heard, be seen. And with Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and this conjunction or this sextile to Pluto, it's asking you to shed these old layers, to release the fear, release the control, to embrace the transformation. Whatever is unfolding right now is truly aligning you with your destiny. This is going to be a time to release these old limitations that you have put upon yourself, or these fears, to embrace the transformation and fearlessly step into this new chapter that's awaiting you. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, this is all occurring in your second house of cash, property, self-worth. The second house is our skill set. It's our possessions. It's everything that I need in order to feel secure, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's the house of what makes me feel secure. So you have the sun moving into this house. but Venus is in a harmonious aspect with Pluto. Having Venus in a harmonious aspect with Pluto, Pluto's in your 12th house. The 12th house is dreams, intuition, psychic ability. It's the house of spiritual retreats, yoga, meditation. It's where we go to receive downloads or messages that come from beyond, but it's also affliction or scandal, or it's institutions. And so this is a harmonious aspect of working with that energy, of receiving the information and tapping into spirit, of clearing these karmic debts. And so for you, this is going to be about your self-worth, bringing abundance, your financial world, your personal values, your all of these topics are going to come with a laser focus here. Then the opportunities can come from new income streams. This is a great time to think about your financial strategies or launch new projects that bring themselves to you or to attract wealth. This is going to be a time when you're going, like, ideas are going to come to you to say, I need to move towards this. I need to be able to begin to investigate this so I can initiate this. This is really great for building stronger confidence, because the sun in Aries is being fearless, you moving into it and saying, I'm going to align with my self-worth, and I know what my abilities are. I know what my talents are. I know your value, know your worth, and ask for it, demand it from others. And so the challenge can be releasing scarcity mindset. This is fear or lack of financial or personal growth can block you from moving forward. Pluto asks you to be raw and real, and it wants only it wants to transform. And the 12th house is that broken record that we say to ourselves of our worst fears. And so also it's about redefining what is security. Like, material wealth does not define your personal value. It's about the inner security that's going to matter for you and to you. And so I'm saying, trust your value, your skills. You are worthy of recognition and reward, and align your finances with your purpose. Ensure that your money, it supports your long-term growth, in that not just your short-term gratification. Having the sun move into this area of your life is, I have to initiate it. I have to be able to put this into place. And so a mantra can be, I'm worthy of abundance, and I attract wealth that aligns with my true purpose. Pisces, I love this for you, because this is going to be a moment of this within this cosmic cycle, because the eclipses are going through your first house of identity in your partnership sector, and this is happening right in the middle. And having this having the sun move into the sign of Aries is, I have to step into my own power. I have to own it. Having Venus work with Pluto is, I need to shed these old layers. I need to embrace this transformation, not work from a space of fear. I have to trust that what's unfolding now is moving me towards my own destiny. This is going to be a time for you to release these old limitations, to clear out the karma, to embrace the transformation, and fearlessly step into this next chapter that awaits you. Pay attention to dreams, intuition, or any of those gut instincts that are leading you forward, that they're showing you the direction. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com.